I just got this fun tool off of Amazon to cut my trim, and that's what I'm going to be working on right now, is cutting the trim, putting the trim in after I paint it. I already got 2 pieces cut. By the way, balsa wood. You can get it at craft stores, and it's really soft wood, and it's good for trim if you want to make your own and not buy the Dollhouse Trim. The first time I'm ever doing a dollhouse in my life besides the cabin, but I've only started doing dollhouses like a year ago. I've always collected miniatures, but never did a dollhouse. So yeah, I'm just learning as I go, and you guys are watching, learning with me, or watching my mistakes, whatever it is, but I hope that I do this right. And right now, my problem, I need to measure this. I need to measure this right here, but I'm not sure how to do it. Some people have said cardboard or paper is really easy to use as markers and then transferring it to the wood. I think I'm going to try that. We got our paper and scissors. Let's see. We will find out. So I think I just need a flat cut, a straight cut, because I already have this angle. So I'll put my paper against the wood. This stuff is so soft that you barely even need to press your X-Acto knife, and then kind of like break it off. And if you need to like file it down, sand it, it's really soft. Okay, so that did not work. It's thankfully longer. And try again. One day I will figure this out. One day I will be looking back at this video, wondering how I didn't know. I never really had to use measuring for anything else, really, in my life. I did a bunch of different kinds of crafts before, but this is the first thing that I've used. First craft hobby that I love that involves this much measuring. A little too short now. Alright, well, let's just keep going. I made a mistake, and I will have to fix it. We'll find out. I'm going to measure this side here. I'm so nervous about this. I'm so freaking nervous about doing this. If anyone has any advice or tips on how to cut and measure stuff like the trim better, or anything inside of a dollhouse, since it's so small compared to regular rulers. And I've tried using measuring tape before, but it seems so difficult. I don't know. Since this piece I cut is at this 45-degree angle, I'm going to actually, before I cut this, make this the opposite. This is a cool tool. Like, you could switch this to like a 60-degree angle, 75, 90. There's a whole bunch of different angles that you can use. I'm going to be using the 45 degree angle right now. I'm going to cut right at the corner. Like that. And put this piece back here. And now we have this little tiny freaking piece right here that mine's gonna be weird and it's a learning experience. If I hate it, I will switch this whole thing out, but it's gonna be a little unique. Oh, I did not even measure that one. I just did them. I think that's gonna work out. Alright, back to this fun madness. So this ends right here where the door layout is. I was gonna cut it straight, but I'm putting a border around the door, so I believe it needs an angle also. Alright, I really don't know what I'm doing here, but I'm trying. I probably should have peeled that off a long time ago. One day I'm gonna be like looking back at this like, what the heck was I doing? Like, but right now I am just learning, so. And I'm learning with like, I don't have anyone that's ever done this before. And how else do you learn things? Like, I mean, I looked up videos. Some of those were not helpful for especially the trim. I feel like maybe this actually needs to be straight. It's just it needs to be lined up with this. Let's see if I was right. And put this guy back. I don't know if you guys see what I'm doing, but I'm like making sure that the width of this is marked on each end. So there's like a little square. So the border lines up, and I think I'm gonna cut it a little too short. Okay. This is totally not my favorite part of dollhouses right here. It makes the room look a lot nicer. It's a pain. Okay. So if I'm right, this needs to be a whole, whatever square that is, longer. So we're gonna pray. And we're going to add some length and hope we're good. This is a nightmare.